chatting box from time to time. You got it. Okay, so it's 10 o'clock. So I will be starting right away. So one thing that I want you to tell you is that the audio system that we have today doesn't allow me to use this. I use only headsets. So you today's class and then yesterday's class. I know yesterday's class is a pretty theoretical into the slide, and if you have any question, please send me email anytime, and I'm gonna try to clarify my answers to you. Got it. I'd like to let you ask me any questions about things that are covered yesterday, and if you have anything that I just want to get some questions before I get started for the day 2. Any questions? Nope. Okay. So if not, I will do. I'll ask. I'll let you ask a question. So when you have anything, day 2, day 1, we have gone through pretty much the. Okay, let's take a look into what we did in day 2, day 1. So we intro to research what is and what are the variants in process theory, and this lecture is focusing on positivist variance theory, and we discussed a little bit of what is different quantitative and qualitative research method, and we discussed about how to develop the research topics, research questions and models and conceptual framework and research model, and how to develop the measurement and how to collect the data and analysis, a little bit of the conceptual part of it. And then we discussed the different type of quant research, especially we had a focus on experiment. So experiment research, based on my understanding, and the student taking this class have not had much of experience with it. I'm fine. And also doing it need another effort to review other papers. Type of the experimental research where you get classical experiment longitudinal 2 times experiment with the treatment just and post test only, or you can go with the Solomon, anything, and you probably have to review the papers that introduced yesterday. But when you ever type of experiment, because I have an experience, please send me email. Many students do help you to better control over the variables that you have. Okay, so I'll discuss about A to Z of the lab, okay, called the Qualtrics. So please note that the Qualtrics is the paid survey tool. I do know that the tools that are free, of course you could use it, and then most of them right now is a pretty straightforward to use, but the Qualtrics is by far the most famous ones, and I like to introduce. And probably when you have a bit more complex structure of the survey, and you might have a chance to use it. So again, the recording is not allowed, so probably the lab part won't be recorded. So I'll try my best to slow down what I'm doing when I'm doing the lab sessions. But if you and raise your hand